This next dignitary is a strong voice for the North here. She's a member of our parliament. She's stubborn with her needs. I'm pleased to announce Niki Ashton.
Hello, Thompson. There we go. That's a little better. And we're showing our toughness today again after our week of summer. We're back at it. So, pleasure to be here. Thank you very much to Murray, to Steelworkers 6166, to everybody from the labor movement, the different unions that are here today, and to join in our community, to make our community know how important it is to have a day to celebrate workers, the battles of working people, the contributions of working people in our communities, and most importantly, the need to keep fighting for workers' rights, and the need to keep fighting that people that work in our communities, that make our communities happen, have the rights and have the quality of life that we all deserve as Canadians. And let's make no mistake about it, in this year, 2008, 2009, where we've seen the economy go down the drain, where we've seen the biggest of companies, the biggest of banks, whose fault it is that we are in this situation, ask for government help, ask for help, and come out and beg for support from all of us. Make no mistake that these companies are now turning around and asking for concessions like we've never, ever seen from working people, whether it's in the manufacturing sector, whether it's in the forestry sector, or whether it is in our own mining sector, as we're seeing from our neighbors to the east in Sudbury. So this is the time to make sure we're together and that we're standing strong and we're saying, we're not going to let you do that. We're not going to let you take away the rights that our parents, that our grandparents fought for, and the rights that our country, Canada, is built on. So make no mistake about it, this is a moment in history where we, as a community, where we need to stand with our labor unions and say, this is the time to keep pushing, to keep fighting, because we have to work to protect every single right we have fought for. And this brings me to the point of what we're seeing out east. We've heard our MLA talk about it. We've heard our Roy Leslie, Murray, everybody's talking about the difficulty out east. I can tell you it's two new Democrat MPs that represent Sudbury and Nickel Belt, and it's a tough slog out there. You know it yourselves. Since July 13th, and it doesn't look like Vale's anywhere near the table in terms of finding a resolution. Families, communities, people are worried. People are worried about their future, and very much worried as well. We're worried about what can happen in our country, in Canada. So we stand with them, and we stand with them in support, in solidarity, to make sure that they're not alone, not just as steelworkers, but as working people in Canada, that we're going to stand for them and keep pushing, whether it's in our provincial legislatures or in our House of Commons, to say that we're not going to let outside companies from Brazil or from wherever they are take away our rights and break our communities. So sisters and brothers, fellow Thompsonites, this brings me to another piece of how we can stand up to support working people in our communities. You've heard it from our Mayor, Tim Johnston. You've heard it from all of our from members here in front of you. We have a historic opportunity, the opportunity to support a leader from our region, a leader who's fought for our community for 29 years, longer than I've been alive, I should say. And he's been there day in, day out for every single fight that not just Thompson has gone through, but the North has gone through. And this is our chance to stand up and support Steve Ashton and say that we want somebody who's a proven fighter for not just the North, but for Manitoba as well, who's gotten